That's the one.
And we're live. Hello, everyone. This is the best podcast we got. I'm Justin.
And I'm Steven.
And today we're going to be talking about our hiatus that we took. We moved. We're in a new place now. We have a new studio, as you can see. And things have changed for us all.
Yes, we have. We moved away from the big city. Now we're in a beautiful, beachy Bristol.
Yeah, it's small town life. That's what we're living. And we're gonna talk about that today. We're gonna talk about our general feelings about moving, and then we're gonna talk about how things have changed from Providence to now.
Yeah.
So let's kick it off with the best part of it all is moving. I know you love to move, Steve.
I am like the mover to everyone I know, my whole family, everything. I should start a goddamn moving company for the moving I do. I'm like a professional now that never gets paid, and if I do, it's mostly booze. If I'm lucky, a lot of pizza. I don't know why.
Yeah, pizza is a staple. It's like if you're moving somebody, like at minimum, it's a box or two of pizza and like a 30 rack of beer.
Well, a matter of fact, I moved 2 people since I moved in here a month ago. I've moved 3 houses in 1 month.
Yeah, you're pretty much a moving company, but you don't get paid for it.
No, and it's like everyone asks me to do the shit that I hate the most, move and paint.
No, what's great, everyone, is that I never get asked to move. It's awesome. But it's because Steven is so efficient at moving.
That's not true. This is what it is. I have a job that only requires, I work mornings and I'm out in the afternoon, 12 in the afternoon. So everyone knows this and everyone knows, oh, Steve's freed up for the rest of the fucking day. Let me call him. He's not doing anything. So you know what I did? I finally figured it out. Now I work 2 jobs. Now I work 7 to 7.
Yep.
12 hours.
That way they can't get you.
Do not call me and I will get paid for every minute of it.
No, what's going to end up happening is people are going to wait till you're done.
Yeah, wait till the days that I have off.
You're done at 6? Yeah, we can wait.
In case anyone needs to know, Steven does not work after 12 on weekends if you need help.
God damn it, Tanisha! Yikes. I was so close.
He is available still.
He is here to help you for pizza.
She never mentioned the days. And please
I said
don't.
Saturday and Sunday.
Oh.
She said the weekend.
Yeah, good luck.
The weekends you don't notice too.
I drink on the weekends. Those are my drinking days. Yeah, very, very important to my sanity.
Don't let him fool you. He has a drinking day. He has to have time to recover from it.
Oh, that's true.
He's an old man now.
Yeah, I need the fun day recuperation.
Yeah.
Since we moved though, oh god, from the commute home to the house is a Taco Bell.
Best.
Oh yeah, McDonald's, Burger King. So many restaurants that are just so cheap and give you so much food. I went grocery shopping for the second time since we moved. I was the fat guy was a super size me.
Super size.
Oh, I did that shit.
You're
for
practicing that now.
Full month. Yeah, I lived on that 30 days.
30 days of super size me.
I'll tell you what. I ate Taco Bell and Kentucky Fried Chicken for most of those days, and I mean I'm not as fat as that guy was.
Yeah.
He was just not.
Well, I think it was more of the health problems that he had after the...
Well, he got really fat.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe the Taco Bell is just really healthy for you.
That might be it. You might have hit the
sweet spot.
Yeah. It's Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Can't have the McDonald's every day for 30 days.
It has
Taco
all
Bell.
the food groups represented in the taco.
Well, you get lettuce, tomato in there.
And then if you get some kind of like fruity sauce to it, you got the fruits in there too.
Yeah. Jalapenos. Well, technically tomatoes are a fruit.
Oh!
Mind blown.
All food groups are represented in the taco.
You got the base, you got the fruit in the tomato, you got the meat.
In the massive amount of preservatives.
The flour. Tortilla.
No, that's not a whole grain. That's just
a grain?
Freaking...
What are the spots in the taco? Aren't those the grains? The whole grains? The spots in the taco?
The darker spots.
They look like taco birthmarks. I was assuming that
Those are
was
just
the
employee
rye.
birthmarks.
Huh?
Those are just employee skin tags.
No, that's not true.
That's the extra fried area on the
Protein.
Yeah, when they put it on that flat grill, that's the extra.
That's the whole grains.
It's the whole grains. It must be. I think you get everything in a taco from Taco Bell.
I think most of it.
At least most.
You get more than enough because then you get the chemicals that cloned meat and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great.
It's
tasty.
Yeah, it will sustain you.
So you heard it here from Steven. You can be sustained on Taco Bell.
Taco Bell day. I did gain weight though, so
Nothing's promised.
Nothing's promised. You want to lose weight? Don't eat. Works for me.
He's lying. He eats one large meal.
It's the biggest thing on the. It's like the biggest new fad diet. It's called what's it called?
Intermittent fasting.
Intermittent fasting.
Steven's been doing that forever.
For years, whenever I wanted to lose weight, stop eating, one big meal a day, boom, drop the pounds.
Steven doesn't eat until after he gets home from work. Every day.
Yeah.
That's
after I've worked out too, because I work
fasting.
out at work, so
Yeah.
I'm just depleted, and then my body absorbs it all, and it doesn't have a chance to be stored.
Yeah. Until then, you are called back to do some more moving. That's like bonus workout.
The bonus workout.
And then maybe that day you could get 2 meals.
No,
the pizza.
no, one meal only. I didn't get any pizza this week.
Wow, both moving?
No, both
pizza?
meals. I had no pizza. I had burgers.
That's not the same.
It's not. They were Bubba burgers. I love them, but it's not a
It's
real
not
burger.
pizza. It's not moving unless it's pizza.
So yeah, I guess.
You know,
a box of pizza in the fridge.
Yeah, that's for later.
Did you move? Did you move if you didn't receive pizza?
You got bamboozled.
Yeah.
You
got tricked.
You got tricked. There must be a 6-pack and pizza.
Yeah, at least.
Minimum.
Is that supposed to shut off?
It's just went on. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Just checking.
Just want to sleep.
We don't want any more technical difficulty.
No. God, no.
Not a way to start the hiatus.
Oh yeah.
Returning from the hiatus.
The hiatus. Well, we're gonna. I think we'll have a couple of new ideas coming for everybody. Try to change the format up a little bit.
Yeah.
Exciting news, folks.
Yeah. We're going to be changing up a couple things, like when we're going to be filming. We're going to be changing up how we do like the taste tests and
skits and stuff.
So we're going to be changing it all up, giving you guys some new fresh things. We've been coming up with ideas, and we're going to be doing a little more brainstorming to give you guys more value.
Oh yeah. All that nice best podcast we got content that you enjoy.
We know you love it, so we got to make sure you have it.
Regardless whether you love it, we'll make it.
For all 28 of you guys watching.
Yeah, this is for you guys. We're gonna be tell your friends, tell everybody you know. Yeah.
But yeah, we moved in May. We moved in May. We were able to slowly move stuff over here, and
which I hated. I'd rather have the intense, super stressful 2-day move or 1-day move.
I preferred the.
Then it feels like a fucking job. It felt like we moved for 2 weeks. It's like that stress just gets elongated. I'd rather just rip the Band-Aid off,
Not me. I was all about that.
Oh, I hated it.
Moving over slightly, you can get some of the boxes out of the way for that day when you move in.
I'm a sprinter, bro.
Got no gas after that.
Oh, that's fine. I'll recoup. I'll have days. Recoup.
Well, you can have days if you do it shortly. No. I
don't want to be bothered
over a long period
until I have to. I'm forced to. Then you have the time limit barrier, so you have to get it done first for that time. So it's just extra motivation.
I feel like if we tried to do it in 1 day, it would have been really bad.
It would have sucked, but it would have been 1 day.
Yeah. Especially the coordinating, getting the your lovely couch that we have in here.
That was clutch. Well, that was pretty rushed too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We had to coordinate that and get the stuff in there.
That was crazy. Yeah. I mean, I'm just glad that we're moved in. We don't have to deal with it anymore.
While we were
until the next person that wants me to move.
while we were pulling in too, we saw that car get hit.
We did see a car get hit. We pull up at the U-Haul and just see someone smoke and sideswipe a car. The rearview mirror just explodes, and they're like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, they just kept going. They didn't even stop.
I hope they don't blame us. You know?
It was like the nutshell of leaving Providence in like one instance. Like we're leaving Providence and literally
That happened.
happened. Our roommate Eric, he got his car hit.
Yep.
In Providence.
A couple of times, right?
I don't want to talk about
You don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not safe. Not safe for your car.
It is a big change.
Yeah.
At least for me, because I was like, I went from biking and busing to driving again.
Yeah.
And I hate driving so much. I miss the bus.
Yeah.
But not that I could use it because, you know, the whole COVID stuff. But
Yeah.
I miss the bus people. The very colorful, you know.
Well, we're gonna lose that whole
The whole thing. The recurring
stories.
segment.
Yeah.
I know.
The bus people
Now I
story.
just drive by them and they just stare at me.
Did they just stare lifelessly out?
Yeah, like Corona zombies. Staring at me like, car.
What's the biggest difference you've seen so far?
Well, it has to be the stoop, I think. Like late night, having a cigarette, and just sitting at a stoop, weird people and events would transpire, and you get like you meet all these weird, interesting cats, you know, and it was cool. I missed the stoop, to be honest. Like now it's like very quiet, no one's on the street, so it's just boring when I go out there and smoke. That's like my one, you know, thing that I miss about Providence is just the weirdos.
The weirdos?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I did like, I liked being close to all the stuff in Providence. But when we moved here, I was surprised in how close we were to a lot of the stuff that we could, again, I could just walk to. So that factor wasn't bad for me. One thing that was a little bit different to getting used to is the sound. Like,
Quiet.
there's always something going on in Providence. Like there's stuff going on outside you. There's no quiet noise. Like, here, when you're going to sleep, there's no noise.
Yeah.
It's like silent.
completely silent, yeah.
Like,
I missed that. Well, not that I really listen anyway, because I always
it's
have
like
headphones
background
on.
noise. So it's like, I think you get used to the background noise. Like, obviously we came from Bristol before and moved to Providence, and it was an adjustment to get used to the background noise for me, I think. And then now I came back.
The worst goddamn background noise, though, out of all of it, was the school kids in the fucking corner screaming like they're like just feral, like animals. Like they're dying, like they are warring over there. It was fucking
For
crazy.
anyone who's confused, Stephen is merely talking about children playing.
No, it wasn't like child playing. It was like children doing battle, bloody war.
To give you some background, Steven's
crazy.
room
Was right across the street.
his room was, the view is facing a schoolyard.
I wish. No, it was bad. Like they were like,
they were loud.
You heard that shit.
Oh, they were like the absolute worst.
They were so.
They were really loud.
It wasn't like normal children laughter. It was like bloody warfare. You know, it was like like blood curdling screams.
And then the teachers are always screaming at
Yeah, the teachers
were. I don't know, like, if this is at every school. I didn't really ever experience this. Like, I went to school in elementary school in Providence. And
I did too.
These teachers at this school, like, they were like drill sergeants. They might have been ex-military.
They sounded like drill
They would like, what the hell are you doing?
Get off there! Get back from here! No!
Get in single file line.
Don't make me ask again! You know?
Drop down and give me 50.
I'm sure what we didn't hear is the kids responding like the rudest shit. I bet. You know, I was like, oh.
Like, this kid one time was like, he was throwing a ball over the fence. It seemed like he was doing it on purpose. He might not have been. He might have just been bad at throwing or good at throwing. You know, depending on his intent.
Yeah.
But he throws the ball. The ball rolls across the street like right at me, and the teacher's like, "What the hell are you doing? You don't throw the ball over there. That could hit a car." And I'm like, "Oh, you want me to get this over here?" Like, "Oh no, we can come over and grab that." I'm like, "It's right here." No, don't worry about it. Leave it there. I'm Like, all right.
Don't touch the ball.
He's not playing with the ball now. Like they take
You know
the
what?
ball.
Run it over. Run it over and watch it. Let them all watch. As it pops.
Let these animals watch. What
It
happens?
seemed like he hated his job.
There was like multiple teachers there that just seemed to not be having a good time.
Yeah, they literally sounded like we heard him. Like I heard him.
I mean, maybe it could have been the instance that like we didn't know. Maybe they were just monsters.
From the sound of it, it was fucking crazy.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's like a bad kid school. Like,
Well, it did look like an ex-prison.
did we get any information on that? If it was like a bad kid school?
And we remember we looked it up, and I mean, what we found was that it was one of the lowest rated schools in the city.
Ooh, yeah, that'll do it.
That'll do it.
Yeah, it was mostly like lower income, like it was like it's just because of
I
where
feel
it
like
was and stuff like that.
It looks like a prison to
Yeah,
look at.
yeah.
It had an Overwatch area.
Yeah, it did look like a prison.
It looked
It
that
definitely had a mix of like everyone though.
Yeah, there was.
I
like,
mean, there were obviously a ton of kids on the bus, so they got dropped off like a normal school. But we looked up the actual like grade rating, like not at like per grade, but just like how it does in the
education
city,
wise.
in district-wise.
educate. Yeah,
Right, is like in education wise, it was like
bad.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean there was it didn't seem low income because like there would be some really nice cars.
There was,
pulling
yeah.
up.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. It seemed like it was okay, but like the kids there were just
like
also while the whole Corona thing's going on, there were these kids out at that playground. Remember? Do you remember that?
I don't.
These kids, it's like 10 o'clock at night. There's no lights on in this thing, and there's like a bunch of kids just hanging out there. Like, where the hell is it? Like
kids, like young
kids like that clearly went to that school.
Oh, maybe they
It's like
snuck
they're
out.
like young.
I missed the playground, man. I missed the battlefield where we once obtained glory. We need to go back.
We gotta go back.
It's the only way we can get to Valhalla. We must do Odin proud. I watch a lot of Last Kingdom, and it's just
Great show.
it's a great show.
Season 5. Let's
Yeah, it's
go.
coming.
It's coming out,
They
yeah.
signed up for a repeat. Not a repeat, new season. So
Sounded like that.
yeah.
Battles in the Last Kingdom were fought in the school across from us. Shield wall!
That was definitely a interesting school, interesting place. So what things?
I was going to say the one common denominator all the kids had that painted them as little angels in my eyes is they loved Baxter. Every time they saw him, they were like, "It's a bear! Cop dog!
Yeah,
Woo!"
And I think this all goes back to the education there because they clearly thought he was a bear. He was definitely a dog.
He was a big bear.
I don't know. He gets pretty fat in the winter. He's a bear.
He gets furry.
He's chunky.
Look at that bear.
The wolf. I mean, woo! The way that he boxes is such,
They call them little birds chickens.
Are you shitting me? You heard that?
No.
100% bought it. I was like, wait, what?
Really?
Look at all those chickens over there. Maybe pigeons? Jesus Christ, what are they teaching?
The chickens of the city. The pigeons.
They are though.
They
I
lay
pigeons
delicious
taste
eggs.
very well. They taste good. Chickens of the city.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah.
We should can that.
Pan pigeon in the can.
Yeah.
We'll sell it.
Let us know. You want some canned pigeon?
Pan. Okay. I want it pan pigeon.
Pan
Gotta
pigeon.
cook it. Fry it up with some olive oil. You know.
Or you can do like they have in Targets where they have like the cookie kit. You know,
Oh yeah. But it comes
It's
with
like
a pigeon.
it's on like a skillet, but
No,
instead
no.
it's like in the refrigerator aisle and it's a pigeon.
No, it comes
in
with
a
a
skillet.
seasoning and everything like that. And then it comes with a trap that you put outside of the window. Like a bear trap. Make it yourself. Have fun.
Oh, and that's what everyone would love that because like everyone's
It's
into the
organic.
DIY thing.
Yeah, it's
It's like, oh yeah, do it yourself. It's like, I'll pay more to do it myself.
and it's like organic. It's like that pigeon was never factory farmed.
Exactly.
You caught in the wild.
I think that covers all like
Yeah.
all base, like it covers everyone.
You could easily get a pigeon a day.
Yeah, and yeah,
Come on. I mean, you're gonna throw some treats out there? They'll come right into that goddamn cage.
like
I don't know if they carry disease.
you get the organic people with the pigeon. You get the do-it-yourselfer people.
Yeah.
And they get, they're going to be given make your own
And it's food.
pigeon trap.
It's like renewable food. It's like growing stuff, like, catching.
Yeah.
At the convenience of your window. Window pigeon.
It won't work here though.
No, here. Well, I don't know. There's a lot of those blackbirds. I don't know what they call.
These birds here, I feel like they're really smart.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're like ruthless.
Yeah, I was going in the backyard to have a cigarette, and like there was 5 of them, and they're just digging in and grabbing earthworms, like huge worms.
Yeah.
Like they're all got one. Like they're just feasting in the backyard. Like I don't know what they are. They have like a very square tail feather.
Yeah, and they have that
Like
a little bit longer of a beak than.
Yeah, they look. I don't know. I never seen a bird like that.
I don't know. We got to get bird watching books now that we're out here.
Yeah.
It just
I
makes
did.
sense.
They nested in across the house across the street, and I seen this big blue jay just go in there and fucking tear the nest right out of the hole, and then the other guys are going out of it. The blue jay was like double the size of the other birds, and he's like, "The fuck you gonna do about it? Fuck your nest."
See, the city birds, they just weren't like that, right? They fight each other over
They
the
fought
crumbs.
each other a lot. Remember, I was
Oh, the little
yeah,
tiny
the little
birds.
sparrow things. I smoke cigarettes a lot, so I was outside and stooped smoking a cigarette in like a cloud, like a little sparrow wall. There was like a cloud of them. I was sitting there minding my business, and like 6 of them just flew into me and started fighting on me and shit, and went this way. And I'm like, I jump up and run into the house. And like, guys, I was just attacked by pigeons or sparrows.
I feel like moving here a big thing too with like animals. Lot less rats, more rabbits.
Yeah, a lot of rabbits. Which is a nice change, because rabbits, you're like, oh, look at that rabbit. The rat's like, what the fuck?
They were so big.
They were huge. They were like the size of the rabbits.
But we traded in rats and pigeons for bugs.
Oh, shit.
So many more bugs.
All of them. We have every single of all of the bugs
All
in
the kinds
world
of bugs.
in our backyard. Like every single one.
We have mosquitoes,
They sleep here.
kamikaze beetles.
Giant moths.
I don't know if that's the name of the beetles. I'm just calling them kamikaze because they just fly right into you.
Well, we have very, very, very friendly honeybees.
Oh yeah, the honeybees. Lots of
I
honeybees.
like them and they're fuzzy.
Yeah, they're actually very nice. They don't do anything.
Wow.
I kicked one and it didn't hurt me, so it was
I don't
nice.
know. I hadn't seen a honeybee since I've been here.
Yeah,
Oh, you go
tons
on
of
those
them.
white flowers and there's like 40 of them.
Really?
It's like flower.
Oh, wait, I lied. I did. When I was installing the...
No, I don't see many of the really big, thick bumblebees, but lots of those small.
The small little stubby fuzzy ones.
Yeah, really tiny ones.
I like them.
The ones that those murder
Me
bees
too, I haven't
just
seen
kill.
Yeah, the big ass wasp.
Yeah, the big wasp bees that just destroy freaking
Murder hornets.
murder hornets. That's what it is.
hornets.
Murder hornets.
Sounds so metal.
They just destroy honeybees, just like they're nothing.
Well, they got that.
I haven't heard much about the murder hornets, but
They kind of went away with it.
they just like went
They
away.
got corona.
The corona.
They got the corona.
Do you remember that guy that took one and got stung and he's just like
He like gets stung by everything.
Yeah.
What's his name? Wild Jack or something?
something like that.
Wild Willie.
That was back
What
in
is that
year
guy?
1 of coronavirus.
Yeah.
The
You
first
remember,
year of
you remember that guy? He just like gets bit and stung by everything.
That guy
He's, like,
got
on-
so
he's on
many
Snapchat or
subscribers. You do
something
not
like
need
that.
a market for him.
Well, I mean,
What
if
are-
you're willing, if you're
Coyote Peterson.
What is it?
Coyote Peterson.
Coyote Peterson.
great name.
That is a great name. I seen him get bit by like 5 things, and like I do love his channel and his videos because it goes right into it. There's no dilly dally around. It's like within 5 seconds he's getting bit by something.
This is the murder hornet. Its sting feels like it has been known to like just kill people.
Yeah, let's
I'm
see how
gonna
this
show. I'm just gonna let it just sting me.
It's just like in pain writhing on the ground. It's like
He's like, look at it. Look at it. As he's seething in pain.
it's like it never gets old.
Yeah.
It's like all this shit.
Well, come on. Like, I mean, even babies like watching people just get hurt. Everyone likes
I
it.
guess the fail
And
thing.
vice versa. Follow kids getting hurt on Instagram.
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
That's a
it's
thing.
fucking hilarious.
Well, I've seen epic fails and stuff, but that's like kind of going out of the.
No, he's
Kinda going away a little
bit. Their parents just laugh.
I mean, I feel like
If you were raised on old YouTube with like the epic fails, epic wins, like if you have your phone out and you recorded something, you laugh. You know, I mean, you just grew to know that to be funny.
well, I mean that's where it all started.
that's where it all started.
You know what? Maybe we should bring it back. We should have you getting bitten and stuff.
Oh yeah, you do. I'm not getting shit. No, I ain't
Why?
about that life. No way.
What if the people want?
I've never been stung by a bee in my life. Not once.
Well, this can be the day that you start. Coyote Steve.
No.
I like it.
No, that's a
But he
great
has
name.
to dress like he's in Coyote Ugly.
Can we get a poll?
Oh God, you know what? No one wants to see that.
Can we get a poll going to see whether people would want Steven to get stung?
Of course they want to get stung. Everyone that knows me would be like, yes. Like, you guys think it's hilarious when I burn my finger on the stove. You guys are like,
Okay, because you grab things barehanded.
And we do it like 3 times a week.
Yeah.
well, I don't have time to put mittens on. I'll use a spatula or something. Just gonna get the food in me, you know?
I'm gonna buy you.
Again, I only eat the one time a day, so when it comes around chow time, I am starving. Like,
so
I'm
you're
like,
just going in there.
don't even care if it's that. I'll be like, fuck. Go right back to it. And yeah, he had a show every time when at the other place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So since we have moved here, your favorite part has obviously been the fast food.
Oh yeah. I
On
mean,
the way home.
I hate the drive. I hate now I have to pay gas money and insurance. Just really hate it. And I don't like the driving. Now I got to deal with traffic and shit. And I haven't. You know, driving a bike is very like it takes longer, but you don't stop much.
Yeah.
It's cool. And then the bus, I can just put headphones in and take a nap or what, you know.
You
Not
nap on the bus?
No, I just pretend to nap because I don't want people to talk to me. But they do anyway,
like
you know.
Yeah.
Don't wake your ass up to have a conversation.
Hey.
That's who you know. That's when you know that one's a true bus person.
Hey. Can I try on your shoes?
I miss the true the shoe troll, shoe goblin. I miss him. But yeah, I mean you don't get into that now. Now I just get pissed off at traffic and people being stupid driving. You know.
Well, actually, there is a guy here who just yells profanities. Apparently,
What?
yeah, he called my youngest sister a bitch. What are you looking at, bitch?
Here?
Don't tell me to shut up, bitch.
Oh, don't tell me. To
What, here?
Yeah,
Where?
like he's every time we've walked down, you know where Nacho Mama's is?
Yeah.
Like right on that street. He's always walking up and down the street, and I guess they were just walking by, and he was like, "Don't tell me to shut up, bitch." They're on the other side
Did
of the
they
street.
say anything to him?
They're like, "Oh, no." They didn't say anything.
He
They
just randomly just don't tell me to shut up,
He
bitch.
talks to himself. He's on the
talks to
corner and
himself.
talks to
Oh,
himself.
schizophrenic.
like I was
No, he's an alcoholic.
yeah.
Oh, it's not God.
Yeah.
I was walking by, and he was like, "What are you looking at?"
We walked by him one time and he was just like full blown argument in the corner, staring at the corner of the street, but no one's there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And he's just like going at
That's
it.
more than drunk.
Probably.
That's
Yeah.
Well, we're not
schizophrenic.
here
He's
to
seeing
judge.
friends that aren't there.
Maybe
Arguing
schizophrenic.
to the corner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Slenderman.
but I mean, yeah, like the Slender Man documentary.
No, that's more like One Flight of the Cuckoo's Nest.
Well, I mean, she heard Slenderman, and that's what told her. That's who told her to.
Well,
stab
see, at
that
least
girl.
he seems like he has the moral sense to just disagree with Slenderman.
Yeah,
He does that.
I mean, he's trying to keep them away from it.
Stop talking to me. Go away,
Don't talk to me,
Slenderman.
Slenderman.
And like I said to the Easter Bunny yesterday, you know I'm but a bitch.
Yeah. I mean, but
How does Slenderman talk to you? He's got no mouth.
His bow.
telepathically.
He got what?
His bow.
His butthole.
Telepathically.
If he doesn't have a mouth, a nose, ears, he doesn't have a butthole either. I bet like his groin and ass just looks like his face. You know, just smooth.
Just smooth.
Smooth ass.
You heard it here. Steven wants to investigate and see if Slenderman is
Okay.
dick or not.
Not wrong. Hey, Thunderman, drop your truck.
Drop your drugs,
the
Thunderman.
coffin, that's the truth. Yeah, that's funny.
Well, I think you just need to get into the cult. That way you can find out.
I'm not going into deep dive like that.
You just gotta wear a mask.
Oh, it's like the clown cult then, right? Just scare the shit out of people?
Yeah.
That kind of went away too, huh?
Yeah, the clowns, they disappeared.
Slenderman took them. No, I think they took over Slenderman.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The clowns?
The clowns. They had a big turf war, I guess.
The Slenderman cult versus the clowns.
Clowns are
I
gonna
feel
win.
like they wouldn't fight against each other because, like,
Oh,
they
yeah,
gotta
they
have
would.
the same objective.
No
kinda.
way, dude.
No?
Clowns are like, we're scared. Slenderman's like, yeah, you're scared on my turf.
Yeah, well, the Slenderman's the only, like... Slenderman is the only bad guy there, right? Like, the cult people are just, like, praying to Slenderman.
They pray? I didn't watch the doc. They pray to Slenderman?
Well, I think they, like, do things in the name of Slenderman. Like, he tells them to kill people.
I thought Slenderman was like the old urban legend was like if kids go wandering into the woods, they get taken by Slenderman.
Yeah, that's...
Essentially what it was, right?
But then the internet happened, and it evolved from there, and it turned into, like, if you don't leave him 3 biscuits and a cup of tea, he's gonna kill your family. Like...
3 biscuits, huh?
Well, the girl in the documentary was like...
How does he eat the biscuits?
His tentacles.
He has no arms.
Yeah, he does have tentacles.
His arms are like tentacles.
No, he has
No,
long
he has
arms, and then he has tentacles.
He has
that come
tentacles on behind him?
Yeah, they shoot out when
When
he
the
has
fuck
kids.
did that happen? I never seen tentacles.
That,
on
and like
Slenderman.
That's been, like,
the
cool.
old drawings of him, he has tentacles that
Oh,
shoot
that's
out
kind
from
of
him.
cool though.
Yeah.
It's like cooler than just really long arms.
Well, he does have the long arms too.
Yeah.
But the tentacles are like what comes out when he's like
When he's ready to
ready to rock and roll.
mess
It's
shit
just
up.
like murder boner, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's where the food is. Yeah. It's probably where all the genitalia is in the back.
See?
Oh, yeah, huh?
Yeah.
That's
and,
cool.
And he
Very
like
What arms to
Lovecraftian.
hug you with, Stephen?
he
Oh.
he tells he told the girl that she had to stab her friend and kill her, or else
Don't touch the table.
she would die and her family. So he's willing to take multiple lives for one. He'll make that trade.
I don't think so because he doesn't exist.
To her, he existed.
The crazy people do.
But can you defiantly say that Slenderman doesn't exist?
100%.
I think you need to go get a flashlight and go in the woods and look.
I will do that.
Start looking for notes.
I want to kind of do that. We should do that. Go to the spooky places. The best paranormal investigators we got.
Did you hear that?
Hamming the shit up. You know what's like? We had this discussion on air, I think, before. It's like, I don't believe in any of that shit. You do, but I would be fucking terrified the whole time. Like,
Yeah.
I'd be scared.
Yeah, if you go back and watch our paranormal episode, we talk about that a lot.
Yeah.
And it's funny because like I feel like there is a big difference between you being in like one of those situations with people and then by yourself.
Oh, by yourself is way
Like everything, like I don't know about you, but like when it's if I'm somewhere dark and I'm by myself, like the hairs on the end of the they just start coming
to
up.
think, like, I think now I'd be okay.
Yeah,
Like, I think I could probably do it. I'd be scared as fuck, but I think I could probably do it.
you think you do it?
Yeah, I think so. Like, if I was in like a house, I would be okay. In the woods alone, no, probably not. I need to be I need to have someone there in the woods. Because like there's shit in the woods,
Other things aside from Slenderman.
like real shit, like animals and
yeah.
shit you could trip on. I don't know. Uneven ground,
Huh?
uneven terrain, terrifying.
Jingly keys.
Grass, slippery grass, thorn bushes.
Jingly keys. Fun's for babies, not for Batman.
You know, like small rodents. You know,
Like the
You-
field mice we have here.
Field mice, yeah. Wait, would you,
I'd be down to go to like a spooky house though. I could do that. I think I could do that one.
you gotta find somewhere that's supposed to have paranormal activity, I
Yeah.
feel like.
I don't think I'd sleep
Do you
there
think
though.
do you think you would manifest it like
Because
hearing
I'd be
things.
so scared about it. Yeah. That's it's all a mind game. Like you get in there and you start thinking this is a scary, haunted place. Like shit, this is a hairy place.
Things are getting hairy here.
No, now that I'm here, it is. I bring the hairy. But no, I would just it gets in your head, like bad shit has happened here.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that's just, you feel it in the air there, and it gets in your head, and you start thinking shit, and that's mostly what it is. Because if you ever see like a lot of the paranormal investigators, like the ones that are calm and like don't give a fuck, nothing ever happens to them. It's always the guy like, oh my god, what's that over there? Oh shit, I'm so scared. Like they're the guys that see shit sometimes. It's not like the calm, cool guy.
Well, yeah, I mean, I feel like that's half the battle, right? Like you gotta be a little scared for it to happen, right?
Like this is the thing, I would be fine on the outside. I'd be terrified, but I'd still be able to like play cool for the camera until I hear something, and then I'm immediately a bitch, you know? Oh my god, dude!
High pitch scream.
Yeah, then I'd be like, oh, Steve heard something. But more likely than not, if we were at a haunted house investigating some shit, and I go in there alone, someone is going in to fuck with me. Like, it would happen. Like, I know one of them would. Yeah, one of you would think it did fucking.
We just like to see.
Well, that's funnier than a real ghost.
Yeah,
I will say that's one of the parts of not being in Providence. Like, there's not very much I miss about there, but I do miss like scaring Steven like 4 times a day.
It's too easy.
Yeah. Now it's like
so I got my fix.
now it's like once a week.
Yeah. You just get me out when I was coming in the door.
But now we have to like plan it. We have to wait outside of our door. We have to like hide. Oh, it's so much.
I tried to come around the house once to scare me.
She tried to get me
I
today
got
with
him
a pot
almost
of
fall
man.
inside a fucking trash can. It was great.
Oh, that one was.
That
really
was the
bad.
best movie I've
That one
ever
got
had.
bad. Yeah. That was funny. I had my head in the recycling bin. She came behind me. Go, ah! I jump and I'm a big dude and everything like that. But when I jumped, my back leg shot up.
So picture the Princess Diaries when the leg pops when they kiss in the end. Steven did that.
I didn't know because I had to move up, and when I jumped up, my leg just backed out. Like I was like, in my head, it was like maybe to kick someone behind me, but it just looked like a Princess Diary kiss,
The same reaction as a horse.
No, yeah, that's exactly what I did. Yeah. I heard somebody. Oh. And then once I looked up and it was her, I was okay. The leg can remain on the ground, but if there was someone a threat, he was gonna get his leg. No, it wasn't. I was screaming like a little bitch.
I was also standing in front of you, so then it wouldn't matter. You would have just kicked the tree.
Yeah, I would have kicked the fence.
I think if you went somewhere spooky and like you got separated, I feel like
I'd get really scared.
I think so.
I would get scared. Yeah. I'm not saying I would be like calm. I'd be scared, but I'm saying I could tolerate it.
Yeah.
Like
until you heard something.
Until I heard something. Then fucking. Here's the thing. Like I would run, but like I am really in situations like that. I get real fucking creative. I'm getting out of the house.
Yeah.
Closest fucking entrance.
I feel like you are falling.
What do you think I'm falling?
Like yeah. I feel like you are gonna fall.
I don't think I never fall. I stumble. I hardly ever fall.
No, I know, but like if you're like all, cause like just like when I scare you, you like hop back.
How often do I fall when you scare me though?
Tore your Achilles trying to hop the fence at Primrose.
Yeah, when I was really drunk. Like too drunk to hop a fence drunk. So it broke on
I'm really
me.
picturing Steven running in a hall by himself. It's just the funniest.
Yeah, I would run. I would run. I'd get out of the building. I'd smash in the window, breaking shit.
We'll have to start a GoFundMe to get all the ghost equipment to go.
No. Here's what we do, and I'm gonna say this live in front of everybody. We just find a house and say it in front of everybody. We just find a house and pretend it's haunted. Who's gonna know?
Ooh, Hell House.
And it's really, Aunt Jerry's. This is Hell House, man.
Yeah.
And we make all the spooky going up. It's just a house.
It's really a bounce house in it.
Because
No, we just
this is the bouncy house.
Around, it's a 15-year-old dog.
Yeah. No, like we just come up with bullshit. Like, this is the bouncy house with young 12-year-old bounced too high and tragedy struck. You know what I mean? Like, stupid shit.
It stays inflated. Nothing's keeping.
In the late nights and midnight, we hear the bounce. The snow bouncing in the house.
Like one of my one of the things I remember, I think, and I will remember forever, is it's the Goosebumps, right, where the basketball drops down the stairs.
Yeah. No, that was Are You Afraid of the Dark?
It's Are You Afraid of the Dark?
I'm almost certain it was. Yeah.
I will remember that one part forever, just the bouncing basketball.
Real talk, Are You Afraid of the Dark was actually pretty scary. Like, they had a
I think it was Are You Afraid of the Dark? It wasn't Goosebumps.
I think it was.
Is the carnival one where it's like, pick the right door, you go free.
Yeah, that was definitely.
Door.
Yeah, that was.
Dead he'll be.
Yeah, they had that. They had oh wait, that might have been Goosebumps.
Is it Goosebumps?
I think both had circus theme episodes.
We need a fact check.
I'm working on it. I will let you know.
Yeah, because they had one. It was like Funland, and Goosebumps had like a clown with a big mouth in it. And I think Are You Afraid of the Dark had a similar one when he steals Bozo's nose or something like that, and then the doll starts following him around.
Yeah,
I think that was Are You Afraid of the Dark, but that was also in the land. No, that was Are You Afraid of the Dark, because the clown chases him back to the carnival, and then he's getting hunted by the clown doll. I'm almost certain.
I don't think that's the same episode.
Carnival of Doom.
Carnival of Doom.
Was that Goosebumps?
Nope, it's Are You Afraid of the Dark.
Let me see. Can you have any pictures?
There's just like the videos on YouTube from back in 90s when we were young and spry.
Let me see.
It's not the pictures, not really.
There's
Too many
videos.
dresses. I think it was Are You Afraid of the Dark.
I think it is too.
Goosebumps was good, but it wasn't like as scary.
Goosebumps was more kiddish.
Yeah.
Well, Are You Afraid of the Dark would act like it's kiddish and then like come
Yeah,
at
then you watch it,
you
you're
with some real
traumatized.
shit. Yeah. Like, do you remember that pool episode with the red zombie skeleton man that comes out of the pool because the pool's haunted because someone died in the pool, and like it's like a skeleton monster kills him in the first.
I have to go back and watch.
I do too. We should definitely watch those.
Is there a Nickelodeon streaming service?
That thing?
Yes. Look at this. This is a kid's show. This looks like a B horror movie. Like, he comes up and like he's ready to fucking kill you. This guy.
That's the clown.
That's the clown from Are You Afraid of the Dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, they were good.
That was a good show.
That was a great show.
I feel like kids these days they can't take that.
We had some freaky, like, our generation of like kid shows. Like, we had some like really weird fucking kid shows too.
Yeah.
Like, they were very adult oriented.
Well, I think they were like, hey, we gotta keep the adults entertained as well.
No, like,
let's slip this shit in here.
No, like Labyrinth was kind of weird.
That was a weird for kids.
Weird fucking movie. And then they had like witches with the witches that I'll get you, Eric Gardner. And then like these old women that skin falls off and they turn to rats at the end. Like, it's like fucking pretty crazy. Like,
I mean, it's So Weird. That was on.
So Weird, yeah. Was she like a blogger or a journalist?
No, her mom was like a rock star person. Her mom like toured or whatever, and she like went around with her.
I remember I used to watch that too.
I don't know.
And then like or The Never-Ending Story had some pretty dark spots in it.
Yeah.
You know, we had like the fucked up kids movies, man.
Well, like I said, I think they probably did it to
scale. No,
not even scale. I feel like the stuff was they were more
preparing you for the dark world that we live in.
No, like they were more gearing it to everyone, whereas now it's like, this is a kids movie. It's strictly for kids.
Maybe so, because like
they'll
say
put like one adult joke in there, something that a little kid wouldn't understand.
I think before it was just maybe the darker fantasies sold more.
Yeah.
But like now it's all like, say like Jumanji, when it's just like fun action, or like Transformers maybe.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Like there's some stuff in it. Yeah. Or Marvel movies. Nothing's really scary.
Yeah, for a little kid, for kids, it's like they're lacking in that.
Oh yeah, we had.
There was no. I feel like, is there any like scary kind of, or even shows?
They They redid Goosebumps with Jack Black.
Yeah, I know.
The movie, but yeah, that was really.
That wasn't even that. That was kiddie. That was kiddie.
Yeah, that was real. But like, I don't know. Like even
it was more it was like nostalgic. I feel like they were trying to get the nostalgic.
They
thing.
tried and failed.
Yeah. I feel like they miss like we had Rugrats, we had Rocko's Modern Life, Ren and Stimpy.
Well, we had Scooby Doo, and they brought that back.
Scooby Doo is good. I think the new Scooby Doo is even good.
Yeah,
like the remake of Scooby Doo. It actually got darker and it was more. It is.
Adult. It's more adult.
Yeah,
because I think that's
they're going for the nostalgia.
I feel like, you know what? The only people who are really gonna watch Scooby Doo
are like 30. Yeah.
They're 30 now.
We're gonna dress this up like a kid's show, but it's really for nostalgic 30 or something year olds.
Yeah.
It was good. I liked it.
It was good.
I watched only a few episodes, but I did like it. It was alright.
Check it out, Scooby Doo.
I want to see. They make it, but they fail all the time. Like an adult. Like you take Scooby Doo and then you just make it like a B horror movie slasher film.
I would like them to bring back like a like Are You Afraid of the Dark or a Goosebumps for like a TV show.
Well, they try to do that. Like
so they had Nick Gas.
We have like
that was streaming all of those.
The only
10 years after they canceled.
The only thing that we have though is like American Horror Story.
You remember Tales from the Crypt?
Yeah, that got canceled too. That was on forever.
That was on forever. That was a good one.
They had that one. They had Twilight Zone. They had what was the other one? It was the other one with Rob Sterling in it. Outer Limits. They had all these cool horror anthology TV shows, and then like they just went away. They tried to redo Twilight Zone, but it was for the the NBC streaming service, and no one got that. You know, I want to buy the DVD. It's got Jordan Peele as like the host. It looks really good.
I feel like too, like growing up, like horror movies were like the movies to go see at the movie theater.
To a certain extent, like they're just few and far between now. But whenever they come out, they're big. Like any Conjuring that comes out does well.
Yeah.
Like an Insidious movie does pretty well.
Oh yeah.
Like if
well,
it's
like yeah, what are they on? Like Insidious 8 or
huh?
What are they on Insidious 8 now? Or
they only do well if like the first one does well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because everyone's like, oh, the rest of them got to be good.
Yeah.
Whereas like they'll come out with like a random horror movie, and if it's like, it was all right, that's it. Like,
Yeah,
you never
it just
hear it
does.
again. So that's why we don't have any more now. Like,
yeah.
And I'm looking at this
That
list
is
of
less
like
creative.
kids
Well,
horror movies, more recent ones.
The what?
The more recent like kids scary, not even scary movies. They're all like paranormal.
Rattle
horror.
them off.
The Addams Family, Goosebumps, Goosebumps 2, Coraline, Scooby Doo, Franken Creepin', Zombie, Frankenweenie.
Frankenweenie.
Like they're not scary. Whereas
Yeah.
like when we were kids, we had like
Shit,
the
that's
only
cool.
other
That's good.
older stuff they have. Like that's the problem is they have older movies on the list. What kid today is gonna watch a movie from like 1992 without being like, ew, this looks awful?
Yeah,
like,
It's old.
It's they don't want. They can't.
Dude,
Like,
there's a kid in my office who won't watch anything before 2000.
It was the best shit that came out was before 2000.
Yeah,
like
and it's like that is the thing.
Twilight Zone is probably still the best horror anthology, and that came out in like the 40s.
Yeah.
Like I mean, a lot has happened too. Like I like American Horror Story, but like I do like the format of American Horror Story, like the season story.
Yeah.
Like that's cool.
No, it's good. It's a good show.
But like every other,
it sucked you in too.
Yeah. But like every other horror anthology that they have out now kind of failed. I like Crypt Keeper was probably like the last good one, maybe. And that died out in the early 90s.
Yeah.
Mid 90s, I think.
We have to we should do a show about this stuff. Like cover the whole thing. Like cover like some of our
like the horror intro. Yeah,
we'll get that going for like around October. I think that'd be good.
Like a horror movie or like a Halloween themed thing.
Yeah, let us know what you want to hear.
Well,
you want the
you could watch something,
paranormally or
assign yourselves a few to watch.
Yeah.
Well, we have Disney Plus now. We have all that stuff,
Yeah.
so we can watch.
I'll show you all the horrible horror movies that I like.
Yeah.
The horrible horror movies.
We'll give each other a sign.
Yeah, we will. Oh, you're
We'll
gonna
do
get
that.
some good shit.
Well, maybe we can get some from the people.
Oh yeah, ask us.
Yeah. Let us know if you want us to watch something or you think something.
Recommendations.
Yeah, we want some recommendations from you guys.
I've seen them all.
What you think is scary? What should we be watching?
Yes.
And I don't want to hear Cabin in the Woods. Great movie though.
Great
Oh
movie.
my god, it's one of the best.
I do like that one.
Yeah. Not scary though, but it's an awesome
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's funny.
I think if I had to pick one, like I will get into that. I'll save it. I'll save it for you. So
Save it.
just kind of kind of rambled. We just kind of
we just went off.
Kind of weird things. Yeah.
That's okay. I liked it.
I liked it too. It's good to be back.
Yeah, good to be back. You know, and it's great too. One thing that we didn't cover that I want to talk about is how close we are to Aiden's. For those who don't know, this was our favorite bar. We were basically townies there.
It's the best bar that I've ever been to. It's awesome. Got everything.
Bristol, Rhode Island. Aiden's. That's where you want to go. Great bar.
We will plug your bar for free.
Yeah,
but it would be great to have free drinks.
We would like a sponsorship.
Yes.
Aiden's.
You don't have to pay us. Just give us, free booze and not pay for entry.
Yeah.
No, that'd be great.
I'd like that. I'd be down with that.
Yes.
Yeah. So instead now of plugging in Providence, Rhode Island, that's what we
we never plug Providence.
No, and like all like the
local
like hashtags and stuff, it would be Providence. Mm-hmm. So now we'll have to hashtag Bristol.
There you
hashtag
go.
Aiden's.
Hashtag
at Aiden's.
Yes.
At Aiden's pub.
I'll have pictures of us there.
Yeah.
It's such a good bar. I recommend it if you're in the area. It's worth the trip.
Yeah.
It's good.
Good bar.
And one day when the Rona decides to stop ruining the fucking world, it's a great place to dance and have fun.
Yeah.
It's got a big dance floor all upstairs.
It's actually where I met Tanisha.
It is.
Thanks, Aiden's.
Yeah. Thanks, Aiden's. Brought to you by Aiden's Pub. You can find love too.
Awesome. See, look at how good that is, Aiden's.
Yeah. Come on, pay me for that.
Pay him.
Pay the man.
We can rate. No. Well, you just give us what you want and we'll give it to you.
Yeah. We'll write you some good stuff.
Drinks for the year.
Yeah. Drinks on you. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching, and definitely follow us on all our social media, Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Leave a comment below, and let us know what you think, and give us some ideas on what we're doing. We're going to be coming up with some more
skits and
reviews soon, so those will be up in the following weeks. So good to be back.
See you next week.
See you, everybody.
It's like fell asleep at the wheel towards the end there.
Steven, you sound like that the whole time.
Oh yeah, fuck you.